Welcome to the channel, Payne the Batoot here, and we have another gunsmith task, another mechanic task for gunsmith. It's actually part 14, and you can see that I've completed the task and I'm ready to hand it in. It is for modding of a Hackler Kosh 416A5 rifle. Requires tan attachments, so all these attachments have to be tan. This picture actually works. It's pretty close to exactly what you need for the various items. So you need a tan Surefire SOCOM 556 RC silencer, which is this. It will need a little flash hider adapter to mount it. You need the Magpul RVG tactical foregrip or grip. There it is there. You need the EOTech X EXP S3 hollow sight in tan. That's it there. You need a Magpul MOE pistol grip. That's the one right there. Make sure you get the right type, that it is the Magpul MOE one, and it has to be in tan. If you see something that says FDE, behind it, the FDE means tan. Then you need the Magpul UBR Gen 2 stock. That's it right here. Good thing about it, it doesn't need a buffer tube or anything to um, go on. You can just simply throw it on. So you can pull the stock and the buffer tube off it immediately and then plop that one on. And then it needs an LA-5B PEQ tactical mod. That's it here. That's actually only available in 10, and a mag at least 30 rounds, so you can't use the 10 or 20 round mags. You have to be a little bit careful, or you can be a little bit careful on your mags. There are some that have all the mags have a detriment on the ergo, but there's some that are less detrimental to the ergo. So use one of those basically, and it only has to be a standard 30 rounder you can get from Peacekeeper. So um, stats: ergo has to be 60 and above, recoil 300 and below, weight 4 kilos or lower, and technical condition must be 80%, which means if you buy it off the flea, which is what I have to do now, it has to be 80%. So that's higher than normal. Usually it's 60 and it'll take it. But this is a relatively easy one to do because it's basically defining all the parts that you need. So you don't have to worry about using another part or substituting or anything like that, because you have to use the parts that it's talking about. Um, in this, the challenge will be getting the ergo right, and actually one of the few times that weight makes a difference. I didn't find any problem with the recoil some, but I did find problem with the weight. And you might have to strip the odd thing off in order to complete it. So let me go here. Here's the gun itself. Going to the modding screen so you have a better look at it. But you can see here is this you can take off the buffer tube and the old stock and you just slap that on. I did change the charging handle from the one that came on it, because this one has +3 ergo. This is the Avalanche, so you can just search for that one. Here is the Ecotech EXP S3 hollow sight in tan. Here is, again, this is available off the flea. This is available off the flea. This is the LA-5B/PEQ tactical device. Now I do have a front sight here on because it's got 1 point of ergo. I did have a rear sight, which it has here, but when I put that on, its weight, you can see if I go to the here, I'm over 4 right now, so I had to actually strip this off to get below 4. So now weight is 3.9. That's a bit unusual, but yeah, that's fine. So here's the pistol grip, the MOE Magpul pistol grip FDE, which is tan. Here's the RVG foregrip, again in tan FDE. So that's pretty much it. The mag I did was This is ergo is -2. A lot of the other mags are -3. So by using this ergo, this is the HK30 Stanag polymer. But a lot of the other mags are +3 or -3, so that would screw up your ergo. Now, this is pretty standard. The one thing I'll say is you need to change the barrel to the 11-inch barrel. It will not work with anything longer. It doesn't work with the barrel that comes on it. Um, so you have to buy the 11-inch off the flea. And then the other thing you'll need to go with that is you want uh, the Midwest handguard. It's got +8 ergonomics, no recoil reduction, but it does bump up the ergo to help you out. Another thing that some people have tried, this is the cantilever lever mount. You can just slap it on for no reason whatsoever. It does give you 1 point more of ergo, but again, what does it do to the weight? See, it's 0.008 over. So even though some of people's guides show that being on, I don't need it. So there. Let's just go to the flea market here and then put in 416 to search. Okay, so here's the assault rifle. I'm not able to buy it from any of the traders yet. I need to be up another level. But you can see here, where's the first trader appear? There, Peacekeeper, and I have to complete a task to do it. But all of these guns are available for much less money than what the trader is. Even this one, which is fairly well modded, is I buy that. Oops, I think I bought a gun that had really shitty. Oh well, go back here. So you just pick one of these. Again, always. This normally would have to be 62 out of 100, but I think in this one it said it had like something in 80. So you'd want to pick something like this, which is 100 out of 100, or at least 80. So this one would be good. Yeah, all those are good. If you keep going here, all these are good. So any of these, they're not that expensive. So this gun is comparable to the M4. So for the price of it, it's not a bad deal. I think its RPM is slightly less. I think the M4 is 900 and this is 850. So it's slightly lower recoil, but all in all, it's a pretty effective gun to be using. Let's just see what we have here. Sorry, I shouldn't be wasting your time. Anyways, yeah. Already purchased. Try it again. You do get these guns from, see there, 48. This wouldn't work. 42 doesn't work. There, I purchased one. So there's the gun itself. You don't need to worry about anything until you get to the barrel. So the barrel here, again, I can't buy it from anybody until I've unlocked level 3. But here's a couple of examples off the flea. Not a horrible price. Here's the front sight. Oh, that's the barrel with the front sight. Let's see here. So I'm looking for this one here, the 9-inch Midwest. Again, I can actually buy it directly from Peacekeeper or other items, but Peacekeeper is cheapest. But you need that along with 11-inch barrel to get the requirements here. And this upper receiver is what comes on it. It's not anything special. It does have more ergo, a little bit less recoil. Anyways, so what else do we need here? We need the Ecotech. There it is, the SP3 tan. So you can buy that. Surefire. And it's the SOCOM R2. There's the one you need. It's 24. I have a whole bunch of them, really, but then if I do a link search, it shows me the flash hider that I need to mount this. So it's there, not that expensive. Um, and then the UBR is simply available directly from Peacekeeper here, which is somewhere here. There it is, right there. So you can get the UBR, and that's it. That's all you need to complete this task. Like I said, you have to be careful of the weight. If you're going to use a mag, make sure that the mag is empty, and make sure you pull the any rounds directly out of the breech when you do it. But just to show here, this is a mag that would actually work, except for it's -3, and that's worse than this -2 one. I'm actually 61, so if I switch mags here, it takes me down to 60. Still works because I'm 60 and above, but if I did anything else, it would, and I'm still above or below the 4 kilogram limit. So I can do that. I can use the yellow or tan all around. It doesn't seem to care what color the mag is, but everything else has to be tan. Okay, so that's it.